welcome back everyone. I had something stuck in my eye, but I'm feeling much better now. Kind of an awkward place to take a break when we're staring down a zombie brute. But let's see if we can deal with this. Oh, he's close enough to throw... Oh, he's been close enough to throw axes for a little while now. Let's throw these axes. These axes can do some damage. Slam. That one didn't, though. That's concerning. Okay. Okay, now I need to get the F out of here. He's moderately injured. Actually, about now would be the right time to use, like, let's say, I don't know, like a gun. Like, if you had a gun inside that you weren't using, this would be the time to use that gun. But I chose not to use the gun. Why didn't I do that? Okay, the zombie brute is bashing on my house. And I'm a bit slow because I'm hungry and thirsty, and I probably should have taken care of that before I went on this journey, but that's okay. I seem to be a little faster than him walking, so I should be able to get away. Did he get stuck on a shrubbery? He got stuck on a shrubbery. Okay, well, that's fine. Hey, zombie brute, would you like to bash this house apart? I'm fine with that. There's a bat flying around up there. Heavy stick. Might as well pick it up. I can throw it at the brute later. What was this? The mail carrier hat. That's right. I've been through here before. Let's pick up some glass shards and another heavy stick. The heavy stick is a curtain rod. I wouldn't really call a curtain rod a very heavy stick. It's pretty light stick, if you ask me. It's more like an aluminum... Usually, curtain rods, in my experience, are pretty light. They're like a light aluminum. Shocker zombie. Where are you? To the south. Okay. Going to ignore you for now. In fact, I probably should just turn safe mode off. Swimmer zombie. Not that big of a deal. I'm surprised that more opponents haven't been, like, generating in the area. It seems like opponents do generate from time to time, but... I feel like the generation rate might have been greater in previous incarnations of the game. I'm not sure. What I do know is that I am being chased by the brute. That brute is very persistent. And very tough. Oh, cool! My throwing skill has increased to 7. At least I'm learning something from all these rocks that I'm bouncing off his side. Bing! Bing! Oh, reflection noises. Okay, he does seem to be catching up to me a bit while I'm walking here. Alright, well, I'll just cut around this corner, and you're going to bash on... You blew right through that. Okay. I'm just going to get to a run, then. Have I been in that place's basement? Yeah, I think I did. That was the weapons storage, wasn't it? Alright, well, just keep leading this brute out. I hope I don't get too tired while doing this. I need something to hide near. Or he's just going to keep catching up. I'm leading him back to my house. This is... I'm not doing this right at all. Alright, let's break out into a full run. And, wait, this wasn't my house. This is a different house. That's mine. Yeah, you can bash this house apart all you want. Alright, I'm just going to walk now. A groundhog. Alright, and I'm out of sight from the brute for now. I'm going to quench my thirst, utilizing this lake. Of course, that's going to make me in an even worse condition, thanks to the food poisoning, so I hope that the brute doesn't catch me now. That being the case, I'm going to get inside. I'm going to get inside and rest up. And hopefully the brute won't follow me back in here, because if he does, I'll have a big problem. A big brutish problem. Big, scary, brute-like problem. Sausages! I love sausages! Sausages! Oops, I didn't mean to eat the dried salad. The dried salad isn't good. It's not like sausages. I love sausages! There's a great Kids in the Hall skit that's about sausages. And it's just about this old man who really, really likes sausages, and then his son who has to go out and get the sausages. Or he works on a sausage factory, and his dad is like, bring me back some sausages. You were hurt? Stop reading? Yes. Oh, that's just... Okay. I was half expecting a brute to be bashing upon me. But no, it's just... Stop reading. No. My body is just aching due to all the diodes down my left side being... being messed up. Or it could be that I drink terrible water that came from a local lake. Something is making noise, and it's me. Good thing the brute does not hear all this. Sleep through the night. Hopefully everything will be alright. If I sleep through the night, everything will be alright. Because I've got pixelated vision. I think I'm going to keep the pixelated vision. I mean, that's... The pixelated vision, that's just awesome. That's awesome. This is awesome. From time to time. I'm sad when the pixelated vision goes away, because then I'm back in the normal world. It's just all boring. Alright, so let me finish off this reading. It's probably actually taking me longer to learn via reading than it is through if I just was doing actual crafting. However, I am learning some recipes at the same time. Although I think I am out of recipes that I can learn from this particular book, so maybe I should read the other book and learn some recipes. That's not a bad idea, I guess. Especially now that my focus is low. I read all day. I read this book all day. I've been reading books for days. In fact, it's day 8. I've survived for 8 days. That makes me feel kind of good, actually. Tailoring level 3. Hooray! Now let's learn some recipes from So What. I know... I've learned about jeans. Hey! I learned about this crazy thing. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. It's called jeans. Yeah, we've heard about them. Yeah, they're made from... Yeah, it's weird, right? Denim. It's like you take this weird stuff called denim and you make clothing out of it. Crazy, right? No, there's a lot of people... Yeah, well, I just got the idea from a book. It's pretty amazing. Don't know how you got the idea. Ooh, plastic bowl can be used for water. Cool. Alright, I'm going to go on a water run. But food is now going to be an issue. So I probably can't spend all my days sitting around reading. Or at least not completely. I cannot drop my bionic claws. Did you know that? Did you know I cannot drop my bionic claws? No. Put it in the bowl of water. Eventually a bowl of water would get a bit contaminated. But this water is already kind of contaminated. But I mean, like, you know, you leave a bowl of water sitting around and eventually it's going to get filled with, like, dust or something. I mean, it's not so bad, but it certainly makes the water less appealing. Oh, there's 25 rolling papers. Okay, well, yeah, I can roll more joints if I want to. Might as well leave those together. Oh, that's right. I had 3 smoked meats. I forgot about my smoked meats. I've got to use those. Don't want these smoked meats to go to waste. Smoked meat. Lovely. All right. And I'll drink some of this water. Making myself simply thirsty. And let's go to bed. Another good day. Something is making noise, and it's me. Just my bionic noisemaker reciting all of Stephen Hawking's books slowly. The universe is constantly expanding. The Earth, the universe, is billions and billions of years old. Or the Earth is billions of years old. The universe is older than that. Anyways, alright, well that's why I'm not teaching people about the universe. I'm playing video games. Did I learn all the wrestling moves? I did not finish learning wrestling. I'm gonna learn wrestling. Alright. Oh, I can press 5 to stop early. Cool, that's good to know. Alright, wrestling level 3. Hey, zombies. You wanna wrestle? Who wants to wrestle me? I'll wrestle it. Oh, there's only one throwing axe here. I bet the other throwing axes are lodged in the brute. If I want my throwing axes back, which are very precious to me, I'm gonna have to hunt down that zombie brute. And I still hope. And I just have to hope that he still has them. I don't know that he does. So that's a shame. A bit of a shame, I must say. Once again, let me look over the weapons that I can possibly craft, because I wonder if I can craft some sort of throwing weapon. Or glass shivs. I bet glass shivs throw better than normal pieces of glass, wouldn't they? 6 cut. Well, what's a piece of glass like? Glass shard is like 6 cut minus 1 to hit, so it's more accurate at least. So that's something. Makeshift crowbar. A cudgel. Would throwing cudgels around, would that be better? Volume 8. Heavy stick. Volume 5. A cudgel is heavier. Somehow you made this, or not heavier, but has more volume. Somehow you made this board bigger, where a pointy stick has significantly less volume. So I think, and it does sound like a better throwing weapon, really, throwing a pointed stick. Yeah, let's make some pointy sticks. You can't see the craft. Alright then. It's weird, because I'm making pointy sticks out of what used to be curtain rods, but it's not distinguishing between metal and wood. Either that, or I've never heard of wooden curtain rods. I mean, maybe they're wooden curtain rods, I guess. I don't know. But my fabrication has increased to level 1, so that's cool. I'm going to make a few of these glass shivs just so that I can test it to see how well it works. A leather funnel, or a head torch. Head torch. Nice. Yeah. I can just take the flashlight and put it on my head. Any encumbrance to that? Nope. I might as well do that. Yes. Rags, please. Alright, a head torch. I will don the head torch. Although it says empty. It says 0. Head torch 0. Your head torch has 0 charges, but you need 1. Well, the flashlight wasn't empty. The flashlight still had charges left. I mean, come on. That's a shame. I wish I... Okay. Well, we got a battery over here. I'm gonna apply the battery, I guess. Or can I? Yeah. Head torch. Reload. You reload your head torch. Alright, we got a fully loaded head torch. And it can only make my head more encumbered, and my head... Oh, my head is hot. I'm a hothead. That's the part of my body that's hot. Yeesh. Why am I a hothead? Because of the cotton hat I'm wearing? Yeah. Wait, I thought I had a fur hat. Wasn't I wearing a fur hat before? I guess I'm wearing a cotton hat now. Wasn't a fur hat on the previous episode? Or am I also wearing the fur hat? Cotton hat. Oh, and the winter survivor hood. That's right. So, 20 warmth. Now let's take off that cotton hat. Okay. So is that making my head feel better? A little bit. Just a little bit. Still warm, though. But at least my situation has improved slightly. Right, I am very thirsty. But soon I will just be sick. Right? No, I'm not sick. Alright, hooray. Alright, so... I've got some shards, some shivs, a pointy stick, and some pointy sticks and a throwing axe. I could make some Halligan bars, but I don't really care about that. What else could I make? A copper knife if I had scrap copper. And, yeah, that's about it. Or a steel spear if I had a chunk of steel or 3 scrap metal. And a acetylene torch. It requires metal sawing, hammering, welding goggles. The steel spear it's a nice weapon, but it requires some work. A long string and a spike can make a bayonet. That's cool. And is also useful when attached to a gun. Spike. Where can I get spikes? A makeshift machete can be turned into a sword bayonet with a long string. So let's see. Nailboard. Home wrecker. Home wrecker is steel, heavy stick, long strings. So chunks of steel could be useful. I will start collecting chunks of steel. Nail bat. So baseball bat could be useful. Oh, that's going to be hard. That's the nail bat will probably be kind of hard to throw. The home wrecker will probably be kind of hard to throw as well, though. I don't know what. I wonder what determines how far you can throw something. It's weight. Probably mostly it's weight. Louisville Slaughter. Maximum 25 charges. Oh, interesting. It's a flaming baseball bat. Nail knuckles. A rock and a sock. Alright, so yeah, cutting or piercing weapons would be one of the interesting things. A knife spear, interesting. Spike, leather patch, string, heavy stick. I would like some spikes. Or the 710 split. A bowling pin with spikes. Sharpened rebar. And let's get some rebar. I want to find rebar, spikes, and pieces of metal. And more heavy sticks. Alright, so. Spikes. Scrap metal. I'm going to take... Oh, wait. I do have... You see here 4 scrap metal. I do have some scrap metal here, so... Makeshift thingy. But what else did I need the metal for? Or was that, like, some other metal that I needed? Leather patch. Alright, the steel spear required a lot more, that's right. And ranged. A nail rifle. Spray cans flamethrower. The sling and the slingshot. The self-bow, sawed-off shotgun. Standalone M320 standalone launcher. Interesting. Can make some basic explosives. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing probably something along these lines. So in particular, spikes and rebar is what I really want. Spikes and rebar. So let's go find some spikes and rebar. But if I was to, let's say, if I was to, oh, I can cut a log into planks with a fire axe. Interesting. Or write on something with a steak knife. Did I bring my metal saw? Oops, I took the 101 wrestling moves. I don't want that. Right. I always have my emergency oxygen pack if I need a little boost. I cannot forget about that. Cannot. But I'm going to take the old hacksaw. Oh, there's more sausages here. I forgot about these. Forgot about this food. I'll have to remember about... Can't forget about that as well. Okay, but for example, if I were to take saw down barrel. What barrel? Oh, of a gun. If I had a gun, I could saw off the barrel. That's... Okay. Cut metal. Grind, grind, grind. 6 pipes, 20 wires. And... yeah, I can't really craft anything with these pipes yet. But there might be something I could craft with them eventually. Okay, so what if I took apart a car? Or part of a car. Oops, keep pressing the wrong button. Cut metal. You can't cut that. Can I remove things? Well, I just wanted scrap metal, but yeah, we're not going to worry about that for now. So I'm collecting, yeah, all sorts of ranged weapons. And we've been in here before. Oh, some zombies. Don't want to deal with them right now. Well, actually, I think I can deal with them. How far can I throw? Glass ships can go pretty far. they seem to be pretty similar to pieces of glass, and they also tend to break. So, yeah. Glass shivs, glass shards, not really much of a difference. Except for that, I'm guessing if you were wielding a glass shard, you could cut your hand. So, yeah. A glass shiv doesn't really make a better throwing weapon, which I wouldn't imagine that it really would. Cut up all you can. Cut up all you can. A wood saw. Interesting. Guess I'll take that as well. Plastic chunk. My main objective was to destroy the zombie. Alright, got some more aspirin. Well, more opponents to the south. We've got a lot of zombies to the south. Okay, I'm just going to back away. Back away, and any zombies that want to follow me, they can fight. Okay, Mr. Tough Zombie. You think you are what you are? Tough? Well, yeah, that is correct, but you won't be so tough for so long. Not after being hit in the face by a throwing axe. Alright, that takes care of you. Yeah. I would rather let the zombie come back to life than attract more opponents, so I guess I'll just back away for now. Right, so now I can... Well, it doesn't show the wood saw in here, but I probably can destroy things with the wood saw as well. But I'm sure that the axe works pretty well at that as well, so... let me take a look. Wood saw was 2 wood sawing quality, whereas an axe is 2 tree cutting quality. Okay, so yeah, it's actually a bit different. But I'll just go put this wood saw back in my domicile. And I'm going to set the magnifying glass down for now, because I've got plenty of heat sources, but if I need to make fire... that magnifying glass will be there. Okay, rocks, rags, sinew. Gonna set down the rags, set down the oh, the battery didn't completely drain by reloading my head torch. That's pretty freaking cool. Alright, I'm still carrying around a USB drive, and I still don't know 100% why. I cannot drop my bionic claws. Yes, I make this mistake all the time. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna leave the hacksaw here for now. I'm just gonna go searching for objects to scavenge at the moment. So once again, I was looking for spikes and rebar. Those would be the really useful things. But actually, I want to look around real quick. What else could I make? It was like... That's right. Bashing, cutting, or piercing. So, what was in the bashing section again? Just a lot of craziness, but... yeah, I could make makeshift crowbars with the pipes, but I don't think that would be a good idea. Although it's hard to say. I haven't actually tried one of them to see how far they throw. Actually, yeah, let's make a makeshift crowbar and see what it's like. So, for example, if I picked up a pipe, I would be able to throw said pipe 7 spaces, which is not bad. And the pipe has 4 volume. The pipe, on the other hand, is 12 bashing, which isn't incredible, but it's serviceable as a throwing weapon. But if I made it into a makeshift crowbar... Alright, that didn't take long. If I made it into a makeshift crowbar, it would actually take up more volume, but I could throw it 15 squares suddenly. I could throw it 15 squares rather than a mere... What was this? A mere... 7 squares. Did it say I could read the pipe? No, that was something else. Sorry. Alright, so yeah, actually, I think I'm going to make makeshift crowbars. Makeshift crowbars will be used for things besides being crowbars. Although the makeshift crowbars... Well, no, the makeshift crowbars also do more damage, so... It's weird that I'm going to be making a bunch of makeshift crowbars as throwing weapons, but it's going to work. It takes up a lot of volume. It's not exactly the smallest throwing weapons, but as a throwing weapon, for now, they will work. Okay, so yeah, over volume. So I'm going to need to drop something. Did I accidentally drop something? Okay, no. I need to drop something. I have 6 makeshift crowbars. I guess I'll drop the fire axe for now, since I was only going to throw that point blank anyways. Alright, still... Oh, dang it, I got an eyelash in my eye now. Alright, there we go. So I will drop... I guess these glass shards aren't doing me a lot of good. And they will disappear after throwing them, but I still need more space, considerably more space. I'll drop the aspirin. What else? I'm kind of... I guess I'll drop the emergency oxygen pack. Although I'm a little bit concerned walking around without emergency gear. Yeah, I'd rather have throwing weapons. I think I'm doing alright for now. Okay, I'm a bit tired. That isn't actually affecting my movement yet, but it might. Alright, I think I'm going to go hunt down that brute. I think this is a good opportunity. I'm only a little bit peckish and a little bit tired. If I can just go there and handle that brute before everything's too much of a problem. No room in my inventory. Right, where are you? I saw you for a second, zombie brute. To the northeast. Ah, yes, he's way up there. Or no, he's down there. Okay, he was around the corner. He was bashing on the house. Yes, come at me, zombie brutes. Okay, so my longest range throwing weapon is like a glass shiv, or like these rocks that aren't going to do any damage, right? Or these steak knives. Steak knife. 6 damage. Alright, so now we're making progress. Steak knife. 7 damage. Okay. Some of my better weapons. And soon he'll be in crowbar range, but not yet. I still want to sinew him. Oh, hey. Check it out. Sinews for yous. I threw at yous some sinews. Ha. Ha. Yous don't like the sinews. Alright, so yes. He's at 16. Now he's at 15. Now I can hit him with something... One of the other weapons. It wasn't the pointy stick. It wasn't the throwing axe. It was the makeshift crowbars now? Yeah, makeshift crowbar range. Oh, makeshift crowbars are not doing damage. I was hoping they would be good enough. Honk. Dang it. This guy is freaking tough. He is really tough. Okay. Well, you can have my last throwing axe. Alright. I really hope I'm going to get these back eventually. I'm starting to wonder, though. So what does he look like? He kind of looks like the Hulk. Like Hulk Hogan, not like... Ooh boy, pointy sticks work! The piercing is doing the real damage. Okay, how you feeling? Because you're getting real close. Heavily injured. I'm going to throw my last pointed stick at you. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Oh, I was running? I was already running? Oh, I was running, and I was... Or no. Okay, good. I am running now. I think I was walking before, so good. Alright, see ya. Okay, that did not work as well as I was hoping. Still did some damage. Although I still have some makeshift crowbars. We could take another whack at him. Makeshift crowbar? Oh, but I worked so hard to make it. Come on. The making and the shifting. Okay, he's catching up to me unless I run. Alright, I'm just going to run around here and run through the house because I know he's going to try to bash the house down, and I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. Oh boy, a broom. I could use it to make various things. Like a pointed stick, wasn't it? Something like that. I'll take it. Even though a zombie brute is actively trying to chase me down. Smash, smash, smash. Another heavy stick. I guess I should take the long string as well. My nuts. And then I'll get back my pointed spears. My pointed sticks will save the day. Okay, and I would like to make another pointed stick if I have a moment. But I don't have piercing. Pointed stick. Sharpened spear. No. Pointy stick requires a cutting tool of 1 or more. I thought that my claws counted, but I forgot. They're just butchering quality of 1 or more. So the glass shiv, was that cutting? That was just butchering too, wasn't it? Glass shiv. Butchering, no cutting. Alright, they just can't cut it. Oh, there's the zombie brute again. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, pointed stick. Not quite in range. Alright, so why don't you take this glass shiv first? Critical! Heavy stick can't throw nearly as far. Have a makeshift crowbar. Not in range yet. There we go. Makeshift crowbar. No damage. No damage. Pointed stick range. 10 damage. 8 damage. Zombie brute is dead! Hooray! I have killed a brute. And I get my 3 throwing axes back. Hooray! Yep. I wasn't sure if the throwing axes were still sucking him, but I had a feeling. I was expecting a lot more meat to come off of a brute, but apparently they're not quite as meaty. The zombie brute is a lot leaner than I thought. A lean individual, I must say. So if I cut up a 2x4, yep, it makes skewers. I just couldn't cut them up before. So how do I make like sticks or something? Wasn't there a way to do that? Let me get that axe, that fire axe or something. Because I would like to turn my place into a pointy stick factory. I think what I've discovered is I like pointy sticks. So let's figure out how to make more pointy sticks. Pointy stick. Pointy stick. Pointy stick. Pointy stick. Alright, I have sticks. I think if only Wolverine had learned how to use pointy sticks, he would be a much better character than he is. It's kind of sad. I'm Wolverine and I can't hit enemies at a distance. If only I had learned to throw pointy sticks. No, I don't want to sleep out here. That'd be madness. So I could cut a log into planks. That would be planks. Then could I turn the planks into, say, sticks? Or does it not work like that? Let's see. Weapons. Or, like, other. Can I get, like... Is heavy stick in here? It's a lot of stuff in here, that's for sure. I know how to craft a lot of nonsense. Plastic chunk, bone skewer, mop. I can make a mop if I have a heavy stick. Why would you want to craft a mop, though? I don't quite understand why you would want to do that. Or you can make a chunk of steel if you really need a chunk of steel. It's cool that you can. You can make a 2x4 from a heavy stick, but you can't make a heavy stick from a 2x4. I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if you can make... Well, yeah, well, when I think about that, that completely makes sense, because one has more wood on it than the other. You're removing wood. You can't add wood. Just was thinking that the heavy stick was smaller than the 2x4, not... The heavy sticks... I mean, I guess it had to be a pretty big stick to be a heavy stick. So I'm not seeing heavy stick anywhere in here. I'm seeing some interesting things. No heavy stick. Kind of wish these were in alphabetical order. Okay, well. A nail board trap. Interesting. 2x4s and nails. Well, that's I would if I wanted to make a bunch of traps, that'd be certainly a way to do that. I'm not interested in making traps at the moment. So, yeah, let's go try chopping down a tree and see what I can get from that. I chop down trees, I eat my lunch, I pick wildflowers. On Wednesdays I go shopping and have buttered scones for tea. Chop down tree. I chop down trees, I eat my lunch, I like to press wildflowers. Please select a direction for the tree to fall in. Well, my direction. I want the tree to come to me, of course. I'm guessing that would be bad. I'm guessing that would be very bad to have a tree fall on you. Probably, anyways. I thought I picked to the right, but it went to the upper right. Is there some level of error? Because that's a bit of a concern, because you could actually have a tree fall on you. Okay, so if I, like, say, butchered... No, can't disassemble. Okay, so if I So if I did the crafting thing, and I cut the log into whatever you said I could do. Oh, I can make a spike? I can make a spike with scrap metal. Ooh, boy. Spikes. Spikes are useful for doing other things. So, ooh, boy. I'm not sure where my scrap metal's coming from, but, no, wasn't there something else? Sorry, it was probably in the weapons section or something, right? Or no, that's right. It was in this menu. It was in this menu. Cut a log into planks. Cut up what? I want to cut my bionic claws. No, I want to cut up this. Oh, this is a tree trunk. Guess it's different from a log. So what can I do with a tree trunk? That is a tree trunk. What can I do with the tree trunk? I'm still a little bit confused. Cut a log into planks. And then it asks me to look at my inventory. Cut up an item. You'd think it'd just be butcher, but there's no corpses to... Maybe I need the wood saw. Let's try getting the wood saw. Obviously, there are some things I do not understand. So this is a bunch of rags and stuff. 2 umbrellas. Boxing monthly. I need to reorganize this stuff. My organization leaves a lot to be desired. So, thinking that way, I'm going to put this cotton hat in the corner. And I am hungry. So let me eat some of these pieces of food. I have a sausage, because I think those are going to go away first. Then again, the bacon might go away first. I'm not sure. Wood saw. Okay, now I can take this wood saw and butcher or something. Or what else could I do? There's no other thing here for that. I can't pick it up. It's probably in the it's in the construction menu. Cut a tree trunk into logs. Cut a tree trunk into planks. Why would I want... You can't build that. What do you mean? Construction. Oh, skill required construction 2. Okay. Well, now why can't I do that? R. Oh, I don't have 1 construction. I don't even have 1 level of construction, so... I'm too stupid to cut a log into planks. Is that what you're telling me? Alright, then. Glad we got that sorted out. Alright, I'm going to make some spikes. Did I have some metal scrap or what? What did you just use to make that? I'm a little confused. I mean, I think there's some metal around here, right? Some scrap metal? No? Scrap metal. Yeah, there's a bit. Oh, just not enough. Okay. Just not enough scrap metal. There is scrap metal here. Alright, well, let's get more scrap metal and make a bunch of spikes. And then we'll turn those spikes into... What was I going to make those into? Alright, let's double check to make sure I actually have something to use on those. Piercing, right? With a spike, I could make a makeshift knife with a rag and some string or thread, which I've got string. So I could make a makeshift knife, which wouldn't be so great, but they're still good to throw. Or a knife spear if I get a spike, a heavy stick, and a long string, and some rags. So I'm gonna need another heavy stick, but I can make a knife spear. Yeah, that sounds like the real ticket. So I'm gonna be making knives and knife spears now. This is a technological advancement from pointy sticks, but I still need to find more heavy sticks. So there still is a bit to do here. So I need to go get my metal hacksaw. Or could I just smash these? Smash, smash, clang, 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 goes the fence. I mean, I can, but it takes a while. And I'm not sure if I actually end up with as much resources if I do that, so I think I kind of did something wasteful. So yeah, let's And I think, actually, the other way I might get some sort of experience of fabrication or some such nonsense. So, I will leave this spike here. I'm gonna put my nails in the corner. I have a lot of things to throw, so... Although the spikes are useful as a throwing training device. If I want to train my throwing up. But if I want to train my throwing, there's a lot of things I could throw. Just maybe not as far. Anyways, I'll drop the wood saw here. And I forget where I put my fire axe. Oh no, I'm still holding it. Whoops. I would put my fire axe here. And let's get to work. Let's make some metal. Cut down metal. Cut metal. Cut metal. Cut. Cut. You can't cut that. What if I shut it first? Then can I cut it? Shut it, then cut it. You gotta shut it before you cut it. Moving past this bench is slow. You know, I can step on a bench with relative ease, and then once I'm on top of the bench, walking along the bench... Okay, getting on top of a bench might take me just a little bit more time than, you know, your normal walking, but benches aren't that very... They're not very high up. Or, wait. Pipes. Pipe. I thought I was getting scrap metal before. Is this not... Okay, so... I've got a ton of pipes. Not scrap metal. That's not what I was thinking. That's not what I was thinking. Can I disassemble the trash can? Can I disassemble the trash can like this? No. Can I... Oh, saw down barrel. What? Oh, right. But this is a trash can, not a barrel. Like, sawing... I did that before, and I'm still screwing that up. Alright, so... Cut down grass is the only thing I can do here. Okay, so there's nothing I can do with the trash can. Is that what you're telling me? Fine. Alright, so I would also like scrap metal, spikes, rebar, or pointed sticks. Womp, 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 womp. Is there a better way to do this? Probably. Wait, what was I... Oh, I can make a bayonet if I wanted to. Huh. With a long string. Spike and a long string makes a bayonet. 12 piercing. How's the spike? 2, 6. So the spike would be an okay stabbing weapon, but... I mean, I guess if I wanted to, if I made the bayonet, it would be an okay weapon for throwing and bashing and stuff. Let me compare that. So we've got... Oops. Piercing. Okay, so if I made, like, the knife spear, it would do 416 with 6 volume. Or the makeshift knife would be 210 with 2 volume. Versus the bayonet, which is 2 volume, 012. So wait, 012, once again, versus... Or what are these makeshift things? I forgot. Flat wooden club. No. The machete, makeshift glaive. Well, the makeshift glaive looks like a lot of fun. It doesn't look like a very good throwing weapon. 2x sword. Yeah, no. Okay, so piercing weapons. The makeshift knife would be 2 bash, 10 stab. So about the same with 2 volume. Yeah, I'm going to make a bayonet. I'm going to make a bayonet. You fail to make the bayonet, but you don't waste any materials. You fail to make the bayonet, and you waste some materials. Oh, man. Okay. Is it because I'm hot or something, or no? Okay, so what did I waste? I wasted all the materials. Not just some, all materials. Okay, so if I destroy these fences, I just get 2x4s, right? Aw, no heavy sticks. I wonder what a good way to get heavy sticks is. Cut down grass. Brush. Okay, I smashed the brush. You don't get any heavy sticks from smashing brush. What if I just, like, smashed a tree like crazy? Would it fall down on me? Doesn't sound like the safest method. Well, it seems like the best way to get heavy sticks is to just start, yeah, I'm just going to break windows for heavy sticks. Maybe not the best way to find them. There's probably a better way to get heavy sticks, I just don't know it. But there's a heavy stick in every single window, so that works. What about if I broke a shelf? That's just a bunch of 2x4s. That's typical. What about breaking these? 2x4s and splintered wood. Too bad I don't have more uses for 2x4s. that suit surprised me. It's like, what the? I want to turn safe mode back on now. The dinosaur suit. Tiegon Berry was scared of a dinosaur suit. Seems appropriate somehow. Somewhat. That is somewhat appropriate. So if I break a bed, splintered wood, rags. Okay, get a lot of rags for that. All right, I'm loaded up on heavy sticks. Now, once again, the things I could make with a heavy stick were pointy stick, which I do like pointy sticks, but I could... Well, pointy sticks only have a volume of 5, whereas the knife spear has a volume of 6, weighs 3.3. Actually, maybe I'm just going to make the pointed sticks. They weigh less and have less volume. And then I can just make... and again, the knife spear does have some very... Well, let's hold out and see if I can find some scrap metal. Where would you typically find scrap metal? Well, I guess if I just bash a car, I probably can get some scrap metal. There might be a better way to take apart a car, though. I don't think I want to bash on a car that still has a lot of integrity, so I'm going to bash on this messed up car. It will hopefully... Yeah, that ripped apart real good. Chunk of steel, scrap metal. Okay. Yep. And I know that this was a car that wasn't in good condition because of the way it was. So, yes, now I can make a spike, maybe? Or some other things. A paint chipper. Okay. Which is, in fact, yes, a thing for chipping paint. A digging stick. Broad end for digging. Oh, you can be a dirt farmer. I want to get a digging stick and be a dirt farmer. I mean, you could, but that's very regressive. So, make a spike. Make another spike. Spike! The spike was made by Spike. 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 Alright, do we have enough spikes now? No, we do not. Well, actually, yes, we do, because we have as many as we can carry. Alright, so now I would like to make... Do I have everything I need for the other thing? Or no, I need to have... What was it? I need to have the rags and the small strings. Or long string. Okay, so I need strings. I will take the spikes, and off I go. Okay, so... I have a tailor's kit here. Will a tailor's kit suffice? Because a tailor's kit does have string. It can make a makeshift knife. So why can't I make the knife spear? Rag, leather patch. It does not count. It does not actually count for string. So I'm going to need some string. I can make some makeshift knives, which would be... They could be pretty cool, all things considered. They still have 2 volume. Would be a thing I can do with the spikes. So I could have makeshift knives and pointy sticks, or I could have knife spears. The knife spears just do more damage, so I would prefer to have them. So that being the case, let's go get some string. Now, where do you get string typically? Let's cut up some jeans. I come cut up, really disassemble the rag? Yeah, so what do I get from a rag? Disassembling a rag. You get 100 thread. Okay. Which is rather heavy, actually. Let me set down this hacksaw for now. I'll get the thread. Now, can I turn, like, thread into string or something? Okay, makeshift. I can make the knife spear because of because I guess yeah, that can be. Oh, perfect. Okay, so yeah, I know how to make things a lot better. All right, yes, knife spear. I will make another knife spear. Okay, not enough for the knife spear anymore. Need more string. Okay, can do. I will disassemble 2 more rags. Alright, let the production begin. Whoops. Piercing. Knife spear. Oh, that doesn't work? Oh, I guess there must have been long strings nearby that I was unaware of, I guess. So I'm a little bit confused. Knife spear. Well, can I somehow make a long... Yes, I can make long strings. Okay, from 300 threads. Okay, then I will make a long string. And then I will make a knife spear. Yeah, I can only make 1, so... And I don't have enough for another long string, right? Yeah, because it actually took all 300 of that. So I can make a paintbrush with a rag and a heavy stick. Don't know why I'd want that, but if for some reason you had a painting emergency, oh, I just can't stand the way this place looks. This is a paint emergency. Alright, so I'll take this thread, cut up this dress shirt, and then cut up these rags. And then it looks like the rest of my crafting will have to occur tomorrow. But I've got myself some very nice weaponry. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And I've got 2 more spikes and a bunch of heavy sticks, so I'm going to be making more weapons tomorrow. I'm going to leave this glass shiv here. Alright, so I haven't exactly done a lot of fighting, but I have done a lot of crafting today. Oh my, yes. My future is looking much brighter. I will have to potentially get more food, but I think I'm pretty confident that I can do that. Let's go to sleep. Something is making noise. And a lot of noise it is making. Sleep through the night. Alright. The next morning, I get up, and I have been playing for a while, but I really, really like this game. It's hard for me to stop playing once I've started playing. Alright, so if I eat a piece of bacon, would that... yeah, it's enjoyable, even though it tastes better when it's reheated. So, I mean, I could cook it. But, well, I mean, let's just eat the sausages. I think the sausages are better raw, probably. Doesn't matter, either way. Let's get back to crafting. That's what's I'm all about right now. So, all right, this is where we have everything we need, right? Oops. Why can't I do it right now? Knife spear. Oh! I haven't made the long string. Sorry, I did not get around to making the long string. I got the ingredients for the long string, but I did not. Oh, and I can make a stone knife. What's a stone knife like, I wonder? Oh, I can't make it anymore, so I needed like string or something, right? But let me see that stone knife. Where was the stone knife? Stone knife. About as good as you'd expect. Not very good. A stone knife is probably marginally better at throwing. Marginally. Not much. Okay, so I made the long string, right? Or no, I guess I screwed up, didn't I? Or no, I've got it. I've got the long string. I've got the heavy sticks near me. Wait, what am I missing now? 1 spike. Oh, a rag. I forgot to get a rag. Okay. All right then. I will butcher I will cut up all I can and get 20 rags. I will take most of these rags over here, and then we'll get crafting. Alright, finally. Knife spear. Yes. And sadly I can't make a second one because I'm going to need more long string. So drop 27 rags, butcher, rag, butcher, rag. Oh, hello there, whatever you are. What are you? Oh, just a jumping spider. Okay, well, I don't care about you. Disassemble everything once, what the hey. That'll take a while, but it's annoying to keep having to go butcher this, one at a time for these items, so just gonna do a whole bunch of thread making in one go. And I'm hungry and very thirsty, but that's because I haven't eaten or drank all day, and I'm not about to start now. Might as well just do that at the end of the day. This is a very fast day, I must say. I just crafted the day away. Alright, let's go eat, and then we'll do more tomorrow. I'm glad these sausages are holding out. I was worried that they would go bad a lot earlier. Are we out of water? We're out of water. Oh no, we got one more. We got one drink of water. And I'll have to go get more water. Alright. Yes, I'm making... Don't get in the water. Moving past the shadow water is slow. Drink from your hands? Sure, why not? I'll drink like a monster. Although, sometimes it makes me think that drinking water with your hands is bad. Because, well, I don't know, like drinking with your hands gives you a greater chance to receive food poisoning, or possibly drinking with your hands makes you wetter and colder. Because you're having to reach your hands in the water and it makes your hands cold. I don't know. Somehow it makes me think. Something makes me think that drinking water directly from the source like that is slightly bad. Although I'm not sure why or if that's the case. It's basically just an assumption I'm making. Sleeping through the night. Okay, my character's not tired anymore, but I just don't want to deal with nighttime, so I'm just going to rest a little bit longer. Alright, daylight. Getting back to the crafting. a lot of crafting today. Okay, so now, with the crafting I did in the corner, the results of that, I'm going to have to make some long strings. And I might as well make them into long strings, because you can make short strings from long strings. So... yeah, might as well just make it into a long string first, and then you can kind of... I can just process it in other ways from there. I forget how many long strings I'm going to need, so I'm just going to make like 3 or 4. Oh, that's all I can make? Okay, 4. I got some long strings. Now... No. That was the wrong thing. That was the wrong... Oh, I got a self bow now. What... If I disassemble, if I disassemble, will I get the parts back? You can't see the craft. All right, let me disassemble the self bow because I don't think I'm gonna be using this self bow. Okay, so if I disassemble this, I'll get a heavy stick and 2 long strings. Yes. All right. So is that what I used to make the self bow? Heavy stick 2. Okay, good. I was worried that I would not get everything back. All right. So you make another knife spear. Hooray! And is that all? All the knife spears I can make? Why? Because I'm out of spikes. Fair enough. Now I will make pointy sticks. Or I could make a self bow now, but... or sling. Don't care about that, though. More pointy sticks. You craft a pointy stick. You craft another pointy stick. Pointy stick. Alright. I can't wait to go out and cause some destruction with my new weaponry. I've got a bunch of pointy sticks, some knife spears. I'll drop these rocks now. No need for these long strings or these. I could hold on to the sinews. I think I might have more weapons than I can possibly carry. Almost. What should I drop in favor of my next knife spear? Is there anything I can drop, really? And I guess I could drop some snake knives, but the snake knives are pretty good, right? 2-7. Let's wait, which is better? 2-7, pointy stick. 4-8. So 2-7, 4-8. But you take 5 volume. I guess I'm gonna drop 1 pointy stick in order to pick up this knife spear. Yeah. All right. So I am armed to the teeth. I am loaded out. I have throwing weapons galore. I can't wait to do some throwing. I've got 7 throwing skill. And I'm incredibly good at, and I've got incredibly good weapons to throw. Although, knife spears, how well do they throw? They only throw a range of 6. Ah, okay, should have thought about that a bit more. So maybe I should have been making the homemade knives. Well, at least within those 6 squares, I'm going to be doing some severe damage. So, yeah, first I'll throw the pointed sticks. Then when they get in range, I will throw the knife spears. So, it'll still work, but not exactly the range I was hoping for on these. So, that's a bit of a shame. And while I'm tempted to stop here, I am also, while I'm thinking about stopping here, because I've been playing for a long time, I just want to try out my new weapon so much. Ooh boy, hello there, tough zombie. Yeah, you're not going to be so tough for much longer. Not after I'm done with you. Whoa, that's way too zoomed in. Okay, let's do this. Tough zombie. Tough zombie. Okay, so, my furthest range weapon is my steak knives. Right, because the pointy stick's 12. The throwing axes are 13. So the throwing axes are freaking awesome, which we already knew that. But yeah, it's nice to have the steak knives around because they're longer range. So yeah, I'm going to be making homemade knives later because they'll have longer throwing range. But all right, I've got plenty of other things to throw, but I want to get in range of my knife spear. I want to see what damage that does. So yeah, get a little closer. There you go. Slam! 44. Yeah, the knife spear. Sure, it's not very long range, but man, if I'm dealing with a tough opponent, that is definitely going to help out. A zombie cop? Well, we'll see. We'll see how well they do against... Okay, a lot of enemies. A lot of zombies. Okay, that's fine. We'll see how these zombies like my new weaponry. Where are you, zombies? Oh, they're over there. Okay, but one's to the south. Let's fight the one to the south. Hello, you zombie cop. Do you like steak knives? The stakes are pretty high here. It's a pretty bad joke. All right. It's not even a joke. That's like a terrible pun. That's like the lowest form of... Never mind. X. 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 The nice thing is those throwing axes and the steak knives never seem to break. I would expect a pointy stick to cash card. I would expect a pointy stick to cash card at some point. Or pointy stick to break. Stop butchering? Heck yeah. But the steak knives and the throwing axes are very... Wow. Okay. Barrel hunter leaping at me. I did not expect... Well, it's a knife spear time. Knife spear! 32. Knife spear! 35. Knife spear again. Okay. I dodge. I'm going to step away from you. Maybe I should start running. And should I just claw your face? Probably should just claw your face. Claw. Okay, so my unarmed combat has increased. Piercing weapons skill has increased. Huh. There's a piercing weapons skill? There is indeed. I wonder if throwing the knife spears is also helping that, because it is indeed a throwing weapon. But yeah, I didn't know my. It seems that my claws are also. Okay, yes. Stop pushing. Whoa, you got close. A lot closer. Pointy stick. Knife spear. That's what I want to do. Knife spear. Knife spear. Knife spear. I like having these knife spears. But yeah, having more than 5 wouldn't make much sense. 5 is about the right number because they're at 6 spaces away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then knives. So yeah, Six knife spears is just about the perfect amount. I mean, you know, you could potentially have less because sometimes they could close the distance faster than that, but I would not want... let me put it this way. I would not want any more knife spears than 6. Maybe less, but no more than 6. Is this a bicycle? It's an electric scooter. Well, can I use it? Is it working? It does not have an engine. Well, that's a bit of a shame. What kind of house is this? It is just a normal house, but a normal house with an interesting design, one might say. I'll smash my way in. A fork. Great. A pot. All right. A pair of arm guards. Have I been in here before? That somehow seems familiar, but plastic and neoprene. 20 warmth on the hand arm guards. Performs well even when soaking wet. 10 encumbrance. Arm guards. My arms were fairly well encumbered, though, right? Arms. Actually, my arm encumbrance wasn't so bad, but I'm a little warm. What was on my arms? Just the lab coats and other things? I think I'm going to pass on the arm guards for now, just because my arms are pretty well protected and they get too warm, and I don't want to be over-encumbered. If getting hit in the arms was more of an issue for me, I would take it. Totally. Okay, I heard a noise out there. Let's take care of that noise. Hello, Mr. Noise. Where are you? Smash, smash. What? Oh, my sports jerk. Oh, oops. The zombie technician just hit me twice. I didn't expect him to be around the corner like that. Gotta be careful when going towards noises. Alright, I'm gonna back off. Moving past this empty window is slow. Alright. Knife spear! 51 damage. Knife spear! Knife spear! So what piece of clothing did my sports jersey? My sports jersey got messed up. I forgot that I'm wearing a sports jersey. Sports jersey. That is covering my arms as well as my torso. That's the thing that's encumbering me, but it's so warm. It's so warm, and it provides decent protection, doesn't it? Well, actually, its protection could be a lot better. Well, then I could certainly trade in my sports jersey. I'll think about that later. Alright, novels. Oh, hello, zombie child. I'm gonna back away from you. Just a bit. And knife spear. Knife spear. Alright, so the child dies, and I feel guilty about killing a child. Yeah, there used to be a loophole in which if you threw weapons at a child, you would not feel as guilty, but now everyone feels guilty easily. Yeah, I'll stop butchering. I meant to say yes. I meant to say yes, anyways. Hello there, lots of zombies. I'm just gonna back away from this area. There's more zombies. Whoa, okay, decayed. Oh, I'm very tired. I'm very tired. Ooh, I gotta watch myself with that. Nice, one-shot kill. Nice. A talking doll. Still works. You could unload the batteries out of it. I will do that. Thank you, tooltip. Thank you for that. So I'll pick up the talking doll. Or can I just do something else while it's on the floor? Okay, I'll drop my knife spears, pick up the talking doll, activate the... No, don't activate it. That'll just make it talk. It'll just unload it, drop the talking doll, pick up a bunch of knife spears. Alright, off we go. I'm just out for combat. I'm not really out for supplies or anything. I am loaded down, so... Any zombies want to fight? Yeah, you're coming towards me, aren't you? Alright, come on over, buddy. Ooh, it's the shocker. Ooh, it's the shocker. Gotta be careful with the shocker. Shocker, shocker, shocker. That's terrible. Alright. So, steak knife. The next thing within range would be the axes at 13, right? How far away are you? Shocker zombie. 15. 15, so... Wait, the pointy stick was 12, right? Knife spear was 6. Yeah, so I was thinking there was something that was within range at 15, but that's not the case, so... Slam! Throwing axe. Slam! Throwing axe. Throwing axe. I love my axes. I would really like to find more throwing axes, but no such luck. I forget where I found those. I will have to make a note of this, though. Hello there, swimmer zombie and child zombie. The child zombie can have a steak knife. It's a stakeout. That's... yeah. Axe time. Ooh, another backpack. But I already got one. My backpack is damaged, though, so I think I might make a backpack exchange after I take care of a few problems here. Spitter zombie. Okay. I'm not used to the graphics of the spitter zombie, so it made me think that it was something more fearsome than it actually was. Although spitter zombies are fearsome in their own way. Throwing axe. Throwing axe. Okay. Hello there, spitter zombie. Ugh. Okay, that's not good. Really step in the acid streak? Yeah, I'm gonna have to step in it to get out. Okay. Yeah, you spit further range than I expected. Right, because I forgot you guys do that. Okay, my legs are pretty messed up. I'm going to want to stop fighting now. After I collect my goods. Wait, did I throw... my throwing axes, yes. Swimming goggles. Interesting. Pointy stick. Throwing axe. A large fire extinguisher. Interesting that you were carrying that around. Alright. No more zombies following me. Let's get out of here. I have made progress today. I made myself a lot of weapons, and I killed a lot of zombies, and I got my throwing skill up to 8. I generally feel good about what I did. Let's go home. My home is feeling fairly safe, despite the fact that it's not incredibly secure. You know, it's not like I've boarded the place up or anything. I've just killed all the enemies in the local area, and that seems to work out pretty well. But if a horde of zombies came in my direction, well, then I would have a problem. Luckily, I've just been able to... there's not enough zombies in the local area for me to have too much to worry about. I forgot that I left some things here. I'll eat these beans. Right, the beans, they're in a can. I don't need to eat the beans right now. That was stupid. I was thinking beans, fresh. I need to eat them because they will perish. And they will perish eventually after you open up the can of beans. Not before. Oh, it's the daytime now. Okay. Alright then. Well, thank you very much for watching this episode of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Good night, and stay safe out there.